Business Mathematics, Exercise 7.1. 11th question. If the probability of success is 0.09, how many trials are needed to have a probability of at least one success as 1 by 3 or more? So they have given you the success ratio to 0.09, it is given. And they are asking you how many trials, that is n, you will have to find it. Okay, so success is given, so we'll just write it as probability of success, that is P is equal to 0.09. Q is equal to 1 minus P, that is equal to 1 minus 0.09, which is equal to 0.91. Now you'll have to find n only. They are asking you how many trials. Okay, so find n. So this is your question. Okay, so the probability of, they have given you at least one success as 1 by 3 or more. Okay, so the probability of at least one success as 1 by 3 or more is equal to P of at least one only, it is given. Okay, so you can get it as P of x is greater than or equal to 1, because minimum 1 should be there and more than 1 you can have it. Okay, so that is greater than this 1 by 3. They have given you 1 by 3 or more, so we can declare it as greater than 1 by 3. So which is equal to, here from 1 to the upper limit we doesn't know, so up to infinity also you can go. So what I am going to do is just use a property, that is 1 minus P of x is less than 1, you can convert it. That is, your formula is P of x is greater than or equal to small x, means you can convert that into 1 minus P of x is less than small x. So this is capital X and this is small x. Okay, so you can use this property and you can convert this. So that is greater than this 1 by 3. So which is equal to 1 minus P of x should be less than 1, means you will get only one condition, P of x is equal to 0. That is greater than this 1 by 3. This is implies. Okay, so which is implies. So I'll keep this 1 here itself. Take this 1 by 3 towards this side, so it will become minus 1 by 3, which is greater than this whole part towards your right hand side. So this minus will become plus, so you'll get it as P of x is equal to 0. Now just take your LCM, otherwise cross multiplication. So 3 minus 1 divided by 3 is greater than P of x is equal to 0. So which implies 2 by 3 is greater than P of x is equal to 0. Now if you want, you can change it like this, P of x is equal to 0, which should be less than 2 by 3. The binomial distribution formula is P of x is equal to x, that is your capital X is equal to small x, which is equal to NCX P power x Q power n minus x. So since we have got x is equal to 0 on top here, so we'll have to use this formula. Okay, so now substitute this x is equal to 0 and all the values, P is here, Q is here, except your n, everything will be there. Okay, so just go for substitution. So P of x is equal to 0 is equal to, keep your n as it is, NC 0, instead of x put 0, P power x, P is nothing but your 0.09, so 0.09 the whole power, x is your 0. Then Q power n minus x, Q is, we have got it here 0.91, so 0.91 the whole power, keep your n as it is, minus, instead of x put 0, which is less than this 2 by 3. We know the formula for NC is 0, that will become 1. So 1 into, again 0.09 the whole power 0 is there. So anything to the power 0, that will also will become 1. And here 0.91 the whole power n. So it is 0.91 the whole power n minus 0. So that will become n, which is less than 2/3. This implies 1 into 0.91 the whole power n is there. So 0.91 the whole power n, which is less than 2/3, or convert this 2/3 to a decimal point, that is 0.6667. So it will be easier to find both the sides. Okay, so I'll just convert it and keep it. Now we have to use your trial method, that is give the values for n, 1, 2 like that, then see where it satisfies. Okay, so we use trial method, that is when n is equal to 1. So in this place you will have to substitute it. Okay, so that implies 0.91 the whole power 1. So which is greater than, because here it is 91 but here it is 0.6 only. Okay, so you automatically this side it will be greater than 2/3 or this 0.6667, you can declare it. Now going to your next one, when n is equal to 2, that implies 0.91 the whole power 2. You can multiply in your calc C, that will be equal to 0.8281. Again you can see it is more only, okay, because it is 0.6 only is there. Here 0.8 we have got. So that is greater than 2/3 or 0.6667. Next, going to your next one, when n is equal to 3, that implies 0.91 the whole cube, which is equal to 0.91. 3 times you have to multiply. So you'll get your answer as 0.7535. Again you can see here, so greater than, again 2/3 or 0.6667. Now when n is equal to 4, 0.91 the whole power 4, which is equal to, so 0.91, 4 times you will have to multiply, so you will get your answer as 0.6858. Again you can see 6 only is there, but here 6, 8, again this will be greater. Okay, so greater than 2/3 or 0.6667. Next one is when n is equal to 5. So that implies 0.91 the whole power 5. That is 0.91. You have to multiply 5 times. So I'll get it as 0.62403. Now you can see here 0.66 is there, but here 62 only it is there. So it will become less. Okay, so which is less than 2/3 or 0.6667. So this is the condition we need it here. Okay, so you can compare here and see 0.91 the whole power n should be less than 2/3, but here everywhere it is greater. Now it has come to less. Okay, so we can declare the answer when n is equal to 5. We have got the answer 0.91 the whole power n, which is less than 2/3. Therefore, we need minimum 5 or more trials. Because if you go more than 5 also, it will be less than only, because started with here, so it is less. So if you put 6, 7, whatever number, so the answer will be less. Okay, so we can declare the answer as we need minimum 5 or more trials. So this is the answer for your 11th question.